From scan to script, professional reporting, phrase for describing complex adnexal masses. So the introduction. Accurate reporting of complex adnexal mass is one of the most important skills in gynecological ultrasound. A well-structured report should objectively describe the lesion without prematurely assigning a diagnosis. The sonographer's role is to describe what is seen, while the interpretation should reflect the most likely possibilities based on the imaging findings. So the opening statement. Use a clear introductory report. Use a clear introductory report sentence. Examples: a complex cystic adnexal mass is identified within the right adnexia. A mixed solid cystic lesion is demonstrated arising from the left adnexia. A complex pelvic mass is visualized adjacent to the uterus. A heterogeneous adnexial lesion is present within the pouch of Douglas. A multiloculated complex ovarian mass is identified. Size description. Always report in 3 orthogonal planes. Professional phrases: the lesion measures 85 by 62 by 74 mm. Overall dimensions are 7.8 by 6.4 by 5.9 centimeters. The mass demonstrated an estimated volume of 155 ml. So the location. Describe precisely where the lesion originates. Examples: appears to arise from the right ovary, closely related to the left ovary, separate from both ovaries, located within the right adnexa, occupies the pouch of Douglas, extends superiorly into the pelvis, above the posterior uterine wall. So the shape, professional terminology: ovoid, round, lobulated, irregular, well outlined, well circumscribed, poorly defined. Example: the lesion demonstrating irregular multilobulated configuration. Internal echo texture. Useful reporting phrases that you can use: cystic, predominantly cystic, anechoic, fluid cortex content, low level internal echoes, fine homogeneous echoes, proteinous appearing fluid, solid, contains a substantial solid component, predominantly solid, heterogeneous solid tissue, hypoechoic mural tissue, echogenic solid nodules. The septations. Describe thickness and vascularity. Examples: thin incomplete septations, multiple thin avascular septae, thick irregular septations measuring up to 5 mm, vascular septations demonstrated, numerous multiple loculations. Papillary projections. Important descriptors: mural papillary projection present, smooth papillary projection, irregular papillary excrescence, multiple vascular papillary projections. Largest papillary projection measures 14 mm. Solid components. Examples: irregular mural nodule, vascular solid component, echogenic mural thickening, heterogeneous internal soft tissue, large enhancing solid component. Doppler assessment. Professional Doppler phrases: minimum vascularity, no internal vascular detected, minimum peripheral vascular flow, avascular lesion, moderate vascularity, moderate internal vascularity, color flow demonstrated within septations, vascular mural nodules identified, marked vascularity, marked internal vascularity, prominent low resistance arterial flow, significant neovascularity demonstrated. Posterior acoustic features. Examples: posterior acoustic enhancement, mild posterior shadowing, dense posterior acoustic shadowing, no significant posterior acoustic shadows features, no significant posterior acoustic features. Associated findings: professional wedding, free fluid, small volume free fluid within the pouch of Douglas, moderate pelvic free fluid, no free pelvic fluid demonstrated, ascites, moderate ascites present, large volume ascites extending into the abdomen, peritoneal deposits, peritoneal nodularity identified, omental thickening demonstrated, peritoneal implants suspected. The ovarian relationships examples: ipsilateral ovary not separately visualized, normal ovary identified adjacent to the lesion, contralateral ovary appear normal, both ovaries are separately visualized. Mobility: lesion demonstrates restricted mobility, fixed within the pelvis, freely mobile, appears adherent to adjacent bowel loops. Expression phrases: avoid making definitive pathological diagnosis unless characteristic features are present. Benign appearing, sonography features favor a benign cystic ovarian neoplasm. Findings are most compatible with a hemorrhagic ovarian cyst. Appearance are consistent with a mature cystic teratoma. Imaging features suggest endometrioma. Indeterminate complex adnexal mass requiring further evaluation. Complex ovarian lesion with both cystic and solid elements. Further characterization with MRI and gynecological review is recommended. Suspicious complex vascular adnexal mass with suspicious malignant features. Findings raise concern for ovarian epithelial malignancy, multilocally cystic solid, ovarian mass with vascular papillary projections. Urgent gynecological oncology referral is advised. So complete a reporting example. The uterus is normal in size and echo texture. Within the left adnexia, there is a complex multiloculated cystic solid mass measuring 9.6 by 7.8 by 8.1 centimeters. The lesion contains multiple thick irregular septations and several vascular papillary projections, the largest measuring 15 mm. Color Doppler demonstrate moderate internal vascularity within the septations and mural nodules. The left ovary is not separately visualized. A small volume of free fluid is present within the pouch of Douglas. The right ovary appears sonographical normal. Expression: large, complex, multilocally left adnexal mass with thick septations, vascular papillary projections, and solid components. The sonography appearance is suspicious for an ovarian epithelial neoplasm. Correlation with serum, tumor markers, and agent gynecological oncology assessment are recommended. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is how you should write your adnexia or your pelvic ultrasound. This is how the nomenclature that we use to identify the pelvic masses or lesions. So you must adopt it so that your report becomes quite comprehensive and well-meaning. I thank you so much. Let's meet again in the next presentation. Bye for now.